Hey guys, it's Ava, and it's the end of the day for me, and I'm home trying to make dinner, and I thought I'd say everybody in the US, happy Labor Day to you, wherever you are in the States, sending you lots of love from London. I'm going to talk to you about being non-negotiable, being unapologetic, because I think a lot of us do not understand that we must be non-negotiable about certain things, and we must be unapologetic about a lot of things about ourselves. Now, very often we are taught, we are led to believe that we shouldn't be successful. Hi, Anna. I just got your text. I'll get back to you, honey. We must not be successful, or if we try to do something that is not what is the norm, then who do we think we are? You know, some of us want to move away from certain parts or certain aspects of our lives. And no problem, honey, I'm sure it's possible. And certain aspects of our lives. And then we have people who hold us back. And we feel afraid. Thank you for the hearts. We feel like we can't break out of the mold. We think about what people will say. We think about, hi, Alex. We think about how it's going to look when we want to step away from that norm, when we want to move from ordinary to extraordinary. You see, I've come to realize that the seats in ordinary are filled up. They are so full because so many of us want to stay in ordinary. And then when I step up and have a little look at extraordinary, it is empty. So I thought, if you're going to a cinema, right, and one section of the cinema is full, and you want to sit comfortably to watch the movie properly, you are going to go where the seats are empty because you don't want to be disturbed. You don't want to hear people chopping their lips in their chewing gum. You don't want to hear people chopping their popcorn, slurping their soda. So you're going to sit somewhere where there is space and comfort. And that's what I realized, that in the seat of extraordinary in life, there's a lot of space. There's so much room. And I want to take a seat in extraordinary. And I'm trying to encourage you to come with me and take a seat there. There are plenty of spaces left in, I love you. You see, I'm not an English teacher. You love the metaphor. Thank you. There's loads of space in extraordinary. So I'm imploring and I'm looking for company to come. Thank you very much. And I know you're on that seat, girlfriend. I'm looking for people to come and sit with me in extraordinary, because if you know anything about me, you know I love to share. There are lots of space there. Be unapologetic about wanting to go to extraordinary. Be unapologetic about wanting to step from ordinary to extraordinary. Hi, Alex, how you doing? Be non-negotiable about your facts, about your desire to be extraordinary. Don't care about what your husband, your wife, your friends, your sisters will say. Do not be apologetic. Don't be afraid. Don't be timid. Get up and say, you know what? I have had enough of ordinary. I want to see what the castle looks like. I want to see what's over yonder. I'm going to take the risk and just peek over that mountain cliff and dare myself to look. And guess what? You might look and you might see gold and diamond and pearls. But how are you going to know if you don't get up and try? You see, when I did my book a year ago, I was afraid to even let go of ordinary. Exactly. I was afraid to even release that book. I was afraid of the critic. I was afraid of my family. I was afraid of what people would say. And then you know what? I took the courage. I took the brave step. And I stepped out of it. And I thought, you know what? Forward, upwards, never backwards. And I took a step. My God, I love the fact that I took that chance. Fear stunts growth. Exactly. Lose some friends, lose some company, stop watching television. The people on TV are in extraordinary. The movie stars are in extraordinary because they know what it takes to get to extraordinary. So why do you spend 8 hours watching TV per week when you could cut that down to 4 hours and try to find out how to move from ordinary to extraordinary? You see, when I put my book out, I didn't know where it was going to take me. But I took the risk. People, I'm saying to you today, take the risk. Leave Arsenal, leave Chelsea, leave the football clubs alone. Those boys are getting 40 million a year and sometimes even per week. How much are you getting? Why are you paying to add more money to their pockets? You see, I'm not saying you mustn't have fun. I'm saying you got to think about your life. You got to think about where you want to go to. You got to think about your progress. You got to think about your desires, wants, and needs. And if your desires, wants, and needs are extraordinary, then you can't be doing the ordinary things. You've got to start doing things extraordinarily. Because only then you are going to reach your destiny. You see, destiny means you have to match up destiny, alignment with purpose and action. You cannot expect to have your destiny without aligning your purpose and your action. Because I tell you, every time I do a scope, I tell you, if I want to go to that beautiful island of Jamaica, then I can't be on a flight to Lagos. Because Lagos flight ain't going to take, Eric is not going to take me to Jamaica, but Virgin might. So you got to line up yourself at the right gate to get to the right destination. And if you don't do that, people, when you see other people in Jamaica and you do a Periscope or you do a Google Hangout and you say, but how did you get there? You got there because you're at the right gate. Today, the right gate is extraordinary. It is non-negotiable. It's unapologetic. And you've got to get there, because I'll give you an example. Somebody I know got to the wrong gate a few weeks ago and they missed their flight. They missed their flight. They lost their money because they went to the wrong gate. If you want to go to extraordinary, you've got to be unapologetic. You're going to be non-negotiable. You're going to be telling yourself, I don't care. It's going to cause me some enemies. I'm going to lose some friends. But I've got a location. I've got a destination. And I am not going to let you stop me. Because you see, I'm tired of eating ordinarily. I'm tired of wearing ordinary clothes. I'm tired of driving ordinary car. I'm tired of living in ordinary house. I want my children to go to the best school. And if those are the values and the principles you have, I want to give to the world extraordinarily, then you have to do something differently. People, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result. 2016 is on the horizon. It's speaking out at you. It is saying to you, here I am. And whether you want to move or not, it is coming. You see, we're in autumn in London and it was only summer 3 weeks ago. And whether you want to believe it or not, you cannot stop winter from coming. In the same way, when somebody else decides they're going to be extraordinary, you cannot stop them. You see, you have the desire in your heart. Your success is in your hands. You have to understand that what you do matter and the decisions you make are going to matter. So get in the driving seat of your own life today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Today. Today. You see, unless you start planning your own life, your life is going to plan you. I say that again. If you don't plan your life will plan your life for you. So take charge today. Because the quicker you do that, the more direction you have. You see, a directionless life is a life that's going nowhere. It's like going in a car and you don't know where you're going to go. You're going to end up where you don't intend to go. And if you're not steering your life, then how can you complain? So people, I say to you, my food's in the oven and I'm hungry, but I'm going to say to you that get in the driving seat of your life. Start engineering your life and step out of ordinary to extraordinary, because there's more room up there. There is space. There is abundance. There is so much more. It's like when you talk about a guy, I hear a guy said it today that if he's looking to date a girl, yeah, then he is not going to go for the girls that are hanging like low fruits. He wants to reach up to extraordinary, to the top. And that's the girl he wants for his wife. You see, that says something. That says a lot. That says so much. That says he understands the principles of extraordinary. He understands that the ordinary seats are filled where women are concerned and relationships are concerned. And he wants to make sure that the woman he picks from the top of the fruit tree is extraordinary. It's the same thing about life. Get out of ordinary and step into extraordinary. There is room for everybody. Extraordinary is empty. Ordinary is full. Be non-negotiable and unapologetic. Stop winning and start dominating your own destiny. Start tailor-making your own destiny. Start driving your own life. It is not going to be easy. It is hard. I would be lying to you if I told you it was easy. It's difficult. But is it impossible? No. And that's the beauty. Normal is not for you. Get up to abnormal. And where abnormal is, there is extraordinary. You see, sometimes the diamonds we need are just a little bit higher, harder, and needs a little bit more push. But how many of us are prepared to do that? Not a lot of us. And that's why some of us succeed and some of us don't. I'm going to leave you with saying to you today, be unapologetic about wanting extraordinary. Be non-negotiable about wanting to reach the best potential. Understand you all have a purpose, and that purpose is for greatness. You see, God created us with greatness in us, and a lot of us do not maximize that greatness. You see, until I understood my potential, until somebody pushed me a little bit harder, I did not understand. I was talking today to somebody and telling them that my first marriage failed because I felt inadequate, or I didn't understand how good I was. I felt that my husband was better than me because I was poor and he was rich. You see, I had an inferiority complex. I felt I didn't belong. I didn't understand that I mattered. You see, if I knew that now, I probably would have saved it. But probably I needed this journey. You see, sometimes you go on journeys to learn lessons. And when you learn them, you have to impart the knowledge to other people. People get ready. Extraordinary is there. Grab it with your hands. Take your two hands. It's like, think about somebody throwing money to you. You open your arms wide and you grab it. It's the same way I'm imploring you to grab extraordinary for 2016. Start today. Start now. That's why I am putting on a course, a 4-week coaching mastermind, where I am saying to people, come and join this group. It's only 4 weeks where others are going to hold you accountable, where others are going to be masterminding. And if you're interested in that, it's not expensive. It's less than what I normally would charge. It's info@avabrown.org. I can send you the link if you PM me. That's not a problem. But even if you don't come to my course, remember 2016 is coming. And if you do nothing about it, make sure you understand that you're going to end up the same place you are today. If you don't, thank you, Anna. It's info@avabrown.org or avabrown.org. I'm doing a 4 weeks mastermind. It's only 4 weeks. I'm taking 10 people in the program. I already have 4, so I need 6 more, and I'm sure that will be filled by the end of the week. info@avabrown.org. Join me for that mastermind. But remember this: if you don't plan to succeed, you better plan to fail, because failure comes for those who don't plan for success. It's Ava Brown saying the last time for the evening. I'm going to repeat it because one psychologist says repetition makes learning easier. If you do not step out of ordinary to extraordinary, you're going to stay there for 2016. It's your choice. I'm not going to force you. You're an adult. You have your own plans, your children, your responsibilities. You've got to know what you plan to do. If you have to move house to succeed, move house. If you have to change car to succeed, change car. If you have to cut down on how much socializing you do it. Whatever it takes, as long as it takes, step out of ordinary into extraordinary. Have a great evening. Share this with whoever needs to hear the scope. And whatever you do, remember, you matter. And your services and purpose on this earth matter too. It's Ava Brown saying, peace out, guys. I will see you soon. Share this with somebody. Remember, change country if you have to. Go where the success is within reason. Change all the aspects of your life you need to change to get to extraordinary. Do whatever it takes within decency, whatever it takes without compromising your values. And for goodness sake, people, step out of ordinary. It's about time. Be non-negotiable about wanting to be extraordinary. Don't apologize to anybody, because you are great and you need nobody to validate you. It's Ava Brown saying, follow me, share this scope. And if nothing else you take away from this, understand I've got a course that I'm teaching you how to step out of ordinary. It's 4 weeks. Drop me an email and I'll see you soon. Bye for now, guys. Take care.